Hello and welcome to today's Dragon's Daily Dose. It's Smaugonite here and I am recording this for the third time. I have had some technical difficulties. We were originally recording this live as the website went up for the Sunday preview. However, I don't know what happened to my microphone. But either way, this means you probably get an abridged version of what I said in the first one, because the first recording was about 8.5 minutes long, so we are going to do a shorter video now. First, we're going to talk about my Deathleaper. I managed to finish the Deathleaper model yesterday evening-ish, so that's what I'm putting on the screen at the moment. I'm very pleased with how this scheme has come out. It's a homebrew way of painting Leviathan. I'm really pleased that it actually looks quite nice and a bit grimdark, a bit more grimdark than perhaps recent Tyranids look, but also it has a really easy way of painting it. And if that's something you'd like me to break down and show, do a painting thing, a daily dose as a painting video, then please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so we talked about the Deathleaper and said, I'm thinking maybe of doing my Tyranids the same now. So painting over the ones that I've painted as Hive Fleet Kraken, and trying them out in this Leviathan scheme, just so that then it's all uniform and it all matches, and then I can use it all together. So that's something that's being thought about. And then I talked about an event that happened in the studio today. Unfortunately, I had a ill-fated interaction with one of my Warlord Titan arms. Two arms, two Bellicosa volcano cannons. As I was going to spray them with matte varnish spray to just protect them, I dropped them. I dropped two Bellicosa volcano cannons. One bounced about 3 foot back up in the air as it hit the concrete, the patio. It's not concrete, I guess it's sort of flagstone. But yeah, that one of them bounced the back end hit the ground and bounced up. It didn't break, but it chipped a lot of paint and damaged some of the resin. And then the other Bellicosa volcano cannon actually shattered into quite a few different pieces. If you heard the cracking sound of thunder earlier today in the UK, it was because that was my heart breaking. It was awful. So yeah, that's what's happened today. I then will actually, in fact, you know what? Let's load it back up. Let's get the website back up. So here we are. We've got the Sunday preview. Devastation comes to Talon. They are sort of underselling it here because it's quite an interesting week. I did talk about this already, but I am going to go through it all again. So Mechanicum Battle Group is up for pre-order. It's a pretty cool box-ish. I personally would, and I've said this to quite a few of the people in my circles, I would have exchanged the thralls and the transport and put in a couple more Castellax and maybe a Thanatar or two. Make it more of like an actual, robot fest. It's cool if you're getting started, I guess. The trouble is, for the studio, we already have all of this in resin, apart from the transport. And there's a reason I've not got the transport, just in resin especially. But it's cool. It's cool that it's come to plastic. That's definitely cool. I just think the starter box could have been just done a little bit differently. It's a bit like the 40k, the Heresy box. It's cool, and you probably only want one, maybe two if you're doing a bigger legion. But after that, how many Spartans do you really need unless you're doing proper armies, like big armies of it? So I know Minion will be very excited. He will. He's just been looking at his dwarfs for Old World. And we actually sorted out the journals and the dice from our third party, and now this, it's exciting. We then also have a night battle group where we have the Castigator and Acheron in one box, which is cool, but I wish I knew it was coming way back when, because I would have bought this as opposed to getting them individually, but that's what Games Workshop does. Anyway, we do also have Legions Imperialis stuff. We don't play it here. The cards, cool. We've got the Shadow Swords and its variants, Lehman Russers and their variants, Sicarans and Punishers and Arcus. Yeah. Old World, we've got really old dwarves, which is really cool. Prince Ulthur's Dragon Company. I'm not being baited into it because it says dragon. I'm not gonna. Bro, it might be a cheap weekend for the studio here. The only thing that would tempt me would be the mech box, but at the same time, we'll see. We'll see how the week goes. In fact, there we go. Let's do a challenge. If we get 5 new subscribers from this video, we'll get that box for the studio. We'll get the Mechanicum Battle Group. 5 new subscribers, and we'll do it. That's the deal I'll make to you all. Or if this video gets 10 likes. Let's go 10 likes or 5 subscribers. There we go. There's a bit of a challenge if you're listening this far to my ramblings. Okay, so Leagues of Votan, the next White Dwarf magazine, and then some Lawmaster stuff for... what is the Lawmasters for? Imperial Breaches. That's cool. They're going to be featured in Imperial Agents, of course. So, yeah, no, that's pretty much everything for today. Yeah, let's keep it simple. As I say, this is the 3rd time of recording this because of technical issues. So, thank you so much for listening if you made it this far. Yeah, as I say, the challenge will be 5 new subscribers or 10 likes on this video, and I will get that Mechanicum box for the studio. That's the deal. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. Feel free to subscribe or like this video, and until next time, keep those brushes moving, your armies ready, and your imagination soaring. See you tomorrow.